Big Cats, it's raining outside. I'm on some sad shit, but this is what I'm hearing. I like you the way you are when we're driving in your car and you're talking to me one-on-one, but you've become somebody else, around everyone else. You're watching your back like you can't relax. You're trying to be cool. You look like a fool to me. And tell me why'd you have to go and make things so complicated? I see the way you're acting like you're somebody else gets me frustrated. When life's like this, you fall and you crawl and you break and you take what you get and you turn it into. Honestly, you promised me you're never gonna find you faking. No, no. Yeah, because I'm hearing that Avril Lavigne. I'm not gonna lie, I was just ugly crying to that shit. Yo. I don't know why. That song's been stuck in my head all fucking day. That song's been stuck in my head all day since this morning. This is an energy of someone, they allow outside influences to dictate how they love you. This person, they're basically a bot, brainwashed. They care more about public validation than internal recognition on a soul level. This person's completely stuck in a cycle of wondering why they can't get perpetual fulfillment from putting value on the external reality. They're looking for something that will fulfill their souls on the external, on this outside, on the physical. And a lot of you may not even be in contact with this person, but I'm seeing that this person traded basically a soul connection, a soulmate, twin flame, whatever the fuck you want to call it. They basically traded that off for something materialistic, for what they thought would look better. But the messed up thing about it is what they ended up with didn't feel better, didn't look better, didn't taste better. And tell me why'd you have to go and make things so complicated? See the way you're acting like you're somebody else and gets me frustrated. And life's like this, and you fall and you crawl and you break and you take what you get, then you turn it into. You promise me in honesty I'm never gonna find you faking. No. Yeah, I don't know. Big Cats. I call upon the Almighty Divine, the angelic guides, and the ancestors that watch amongst us. I ask that you please inhabit my heart, mind, body, soul. These cards is reading. I ask that you please guide us into benevolence, accuracy, precision, joy, success, fulfillment, honor, and honesty. Please give us a clear and concise reading. Protect us, and I ask that you please transmute any toxic, negative, unwanted, fragmented, stagnated frequencies into love, light, progression, balance, health, wealth, superiority, sovereignty, creativity, balance, activation, and joy. I say, love. Divinely bestow your vitality upon us, your limitless grace, love, happiness, and vitality. I say, love. I like you the way you are. That shit had me crying like a motherfucker. I don't know what the hell's going on with that. But yeah, somebody's in regret. That's exactly what it is. Somebody's in deep regret because they know they made a foolish wager, a foolish trade. They traded real gold for fool's gold, oldest trick in the fucking book. And they just didn't recognize you as gold because in the moment you could have been growing, you could have been going through the process of the coming of age, and you may have had a little rust. You may have been in the gutter. You may not have been appearing as gold, but nonetheless, you were definitely the real thing. So without further ado, this is your Big Cat Big Dick Collective Energy reading. Please take what resonates and leave the rest. So Big Cats, with this first card out, Seven of Swords, I'm seeing that this person is completely enamored with you at this moment. Seven of Swords, this person does not want you to know that they are madly in love with you. This person could even, literally, these cards right away, it's time to take that leap. They think you're cornered. It was a joke, you couldn't tell. This person does not want, this person does not want you to know that they know that they made a dumb decision. So they're creeping around in your energy. Somebody said they saw you. Come on. The person that you was with wasn't me. I just made up some words, but I think that's how it goes. Page of Swords, you can't make this up. Seven of Swords and the Page of Swords, this person is perpetually watching you, trying to scribe you back into their life. They want you to reach out to them so it makes it look like you're the one that needs them or misses them or wants them. This person's acting out. This person's acting out of character, but they're coming out as this Magician card with the Seven of Swords and this Page of Swords, also with the Knight of Swords. This person wants to communicate with you badly because they're feeling it. They're hurt bad. They're hurt bad, and they see you in this Emperor energy. You're controlling the narrative, and you've moved on with your life. You no longer see them as a potential suitor. You know, you may still even have love for this person, but they wanted you to come in and save them from their bad mistakes. With this Knight of Wands, they wanted you to come in and save them from their dumbass mistakes. Damsel in distress energy. But I'm seeing that you're focused on your own life. Now go fix yourself. I can't help you fix yourself, but at least I can say I tried. I'm sorry, but I gotta move on with my own life. I can't help you fix yourself, but at least I can say I tried. I'm sorry, but I gotta move on with my own life. I tear my heart open, I sew myself shut. My weakness is that I care too much, and our scars remind us that the past is real. I tear my heart open just to feel. They want to be just like you, but they can't. This person, anytime they think of positivity in their life, they think about you. You were the light in the darkness. You were the absolute light in the darkness. And now that you're guarded towards this individual is only they can only grasp and hold on to the memory of you. I never said I'd lie and wait forever. If I could make me together. Two of Swords energy. This person is trapped. You are never coming home, shit. Good. I love arguing because I'm full of drama. This person would even take a confrontation with you This person is to the point where, I mean, it's like they could have. It's way too long. Some of you haven't dated this person in years. Some of you, this is a lot more fresher. But with this energy here, I'm seeing that this is something that should have been expressed a long time ago. This is something that should have been expressed a long time ago. Now this person is sneaking around in the shadows because it's like they want you. They know what their heart wants. But it's like when you wanted them, when you needed them, when you fought for them, they didn't fight for you. They outcasted you. Tried to make it seem like you were a loser or something. I'm lost in the thought of you hurting me. And that's because they had their own things that they were healing from, or they refused to heal from. You may have tried to get this person to heal. You may have tried to get this person on a different path. And that's really all that they can remember, is that you were the only one who tried. Now you're coming out with heavy boundaries, dominion over your life, and options to back up that dominion. So, I mean, you have a lot going on. This person's looking at you as the earth angel. You brought temperance, you brought balance, you brought love to their life. And this is definitely a connection from the past. So with this Two of Pentacles, I'm seeing that this person's in a constant state of instability, because there's no longer a king to their queen. You were the king to their queen. You can't make this up. You're the king to their queen. This person could be drinking a lot, or you're the queen of their king. Take it how it resonates. You know what it is. This person could be drinking a lot because their memories served them well. They know exactly who you were. They know exactly why you left them too. And they know exactly why you're so different to them now. Because you caught a judgment as well as spirit. They couldn't get right, so they got left. These individuals got left expeditiously. So, like I said, with this crowning of the Big Cat Big Blue deck, we got this Seven of Pentacles. You're focusing on your love, your stability, your balance. We got this Judgment card again coming out. Most High said this was supposed to be a fated connection, but this person didn't get an alignment for their assignment. So this is coming out. Definitely could be a twin flame with the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords and the Two of Cups out here. But ultimately, this left you in a state of being in union with yourself. The Hermit card lets me know you came into a higher sense of self-knowledge, self-awareness, because this individual was too connected with the darkness. They didn't want to stand up and draw boundaries. So it forced you to stand up and draw boundaries towards your own life, your own goals, forcing this person to watch from a distance while you move forward to happiness, abundance, and the option to choose whatever desire, whatever destiny you want. Ace of Wands, you have new things coming in, and this was supposed to be a beacon of light foundation on this earth for others, but you have to be strong and move forward. So the connection will not be with them. I mean, for some of you it might be, but regardless, you're going to have another divine counterpart come in regardless. And also, even if you're not even in the stage of wanting a relationship, with the Six of Wands, success is on the slate for you no matter what. No matter what. Keep moving forward gracefully, because that fire on this Knight of Wands stick was ignited by the pain, the betrayal, the hurt that you felt from this flame, from this soul flame. This transformation had to happen. You finally learn how to love yourself, be wise, and use discernment when approaching or having anyone approach you, or when getting into any situation, and you learn to walk away gracefully without pleading your case. Because a lot of you stayed stuck and stagnant in the same relationship, in the same instances, in the same cycles for a long time, trying to change someone who was refusing to be changed, lost in darkness, and in turn turned you to be lost as well. So now the perpetual self-work you're doing on yourself is leveling you up in all aspects, and we're no longer focused on the past. We're no longer focused on the past. We're no longer focused on the past, Big Cats. We're no longer focused on the past. It's all love out here. Devil card, cutting the deck, Seven of Wands, you fortified yourself, because this Ten of Swords made you realize that light is way more powerful than the darkness. Now we got this Eight of Wands and this Two of Cups out here. Now we got this Eight of Wands and this Two of Cups. You're moving fastly away from this ill-fated connection that actually woke you up to the twin flame union inside of you. So they really did serve their purpose. I feel like Goku, I feel like Bitch, I feel like Kratos. Tell me the truth, it's only getting worse. And I wanted to sacrifice you point blank, period. A lot of these people were too far gone. A lot of these people were too far gone, Big Cats. They were too far gone in the darkness. So by the time they met you, they knew you were their twin flame, but they were like, I'd rather have money. I don't want to work hard for a relationship. I don't want to put in the work, the effort. I've already been hurt enough. Let's just get to the sacrifice. Let's just get to the hard part so I can live comfortably, materialistically on this planet. They tried to sacrifice you. Now they don't have you or the material. Now they're forced in poverty, spiritually and physically, because they tried to play with the devil and the devil played them. So it is what it is. We got Judgment out here twice, like I said. You're trying to be cool, you look like a fool to me. Tell me, why'd you have to go and make things so complicated? Y'all were supposed to be two odd peas in a pod, standing against the world, standing against the cool crew, all by yourselves. You didn't need, y'all were cool together. Y'all were cool together, but they wanted to follow bots and become one. So it is what it is, Big Cats. I love y'all. Stay consistent, stay working on yourself, stay loving yourself. And if you feel this person's energy, you already know they're watching you glow up while they're forced to live in the stool that they created for themselves, and they wanted you ultimately to rest in. Much love, y'all.